Have you ever felt weird when you try to save money, like you're doing something wrong, even though you know you're making the right decision, like you're missing out on something everyone else is enjoying? That's not a coincidence. That's your brain. And it's not broken. It's simply doing exactly what it was designed to do. The problem is, what helped humans survive thousands of years ago can quietly keep people poor today. Think about the last time you decided to save money. You looked at your bank account, set some money aside, and almost immediately, something felt uncomfortable. It felt like you were giving something up, maybe even losing something. That feeling has a name. It's called present bias. Your brain naturally places more value on what happens today than on what might happen years from now. $1 in your hand today feels far more valuable than $100 you'll receive in the future, even when you logically know the future reward is much bigger. That's why saving money can actually feel like a loss, not because you're losing anything, but because your brain interprets it that way. Now think about the opposite. You see something you want. Maybe it's not a car. Maybe it's not even expensive. It's a notification, a flash sale, a limited time offer, or a subscription that seems harmless. You click, you buy, and almost instantly you feel good, like you rewarded yourself, like life just became a little better. That feeling isn't random. It's your brain's reward system doing exactly what it evolved to do. Every purchase releases a small burst of dopamine, a chemical that makes you feel rewarded. Your brain remembers that feeling. It starts craving it, which means spending money can literally feel like success, even when it's quietly damaging your future. And that's where the trap begins. The real problem is your brain isn't trying to make you wealthy. It's trying to keep you comfortable, and comfort almost always wins in the short term. Every time you choose to spend instead of save, your brain gets exactly what it wants, an immediate reward. No waiting, no uncertainty, just instant satisfaction. That's why saving can feel surprisingly difficult. Not because it's the wrong decision, but because your brain sees no immediate payoff. To your brain, money sitting in a savings account looks like money doing nothing. Money spent today feels useful. It feels productive. It feels rewarding, even when the opposite is true. And there's another psychological force working against you. It's called loss aversion. Researchers have found that losing money feels far more painful than gaining the same amount feels good. Think about that for a moment. The pain of losing $100 is usually stronger than the happiness of finding $100. That's how your brain is wired, not to create wealth, but to avoid pain. That's why so many people hesitate to invest. They understand how investing works. They know long-term investing creates wealth, but the moment they imagine their portfolio dropping, even temporarily, fear takes over. Their brain immediately says, what if I lose it? What if this was a mistake? What if I should wait? And while they're waiting, years quietly pass. Meanwhile, that same person might spend hundreds of dollars on things that lose value almost instantly, without feeling the same fear. That's the strange contradiction. Temporary market declines feel dangerous. Permanent spending feels normal, when in reality, it's often the other way around. Every unnecessary purchase permanently removes money from your future, but a quality investment, even after temporary declines, still has time to recover, still has time to grow, still has time to compound. Your brain fears visible losses, but it almost never notices invisible ones. And those invisible losses, the opportunities you never invested, the years you spent waiting, the money that quietly disappeared, often become the most expensive losses of all. That's why building wealth isn't just a financial challenge, it's a psychological one. Before your bank account changes, your thinking has to change. So, how do you break free from all of this? Not by fighting your brain, but by training it. Because your brain is incredibly adaptable. The same brain that learned to chase instant rewards can also learn to value long-term freedom. But that change begins with one simple shift. Stop thinking about saving money as giving something up. Start thinking about it as buying something far more valuable. Every dollar you choose not to spend today is buying you something your future self will appreciate. More freedom, more security, more options. The next time you're about to spend money, pause for just a moment and ask yourself one simple question. Am I buying a feeling, or am I building my future? That single question changes everything because it interrupts the automatic decision your brain was about to make and gives logic a chance to catch up with emotion. Over time, those small pauses become powerful habits, and something interesting begins to happen. Your brain slowly starts finding satisfaction in different places. Watching your savings grow feels rewarding. Seeing your investments increase becomes exciting. Knowing you're becoming more financially secure starts feeling better than another impulse purchase ever could. That's the moment everything begins to change, not because your income suddenly increased and not because life became easier, but because your relationship with money changed. You stop chasing short-term comfort and start building long-term freedom. That's the real difference. Wealth is rarely created by one perfect financial decision. It's created by hundreds of small decisions, repeated consistently, even when nobody is watching. So ask yourself this: how many financial decisions is your brain making for you without you even realizing it? Because awareness is where real change begins. The moment you recognize the pattern, you gain the power to interrupt it. And once you can interrupt it, you can replace it with something better, because the people who build lasting wealth aren't the ones with the strongest willpower. They're the ones who trained their minds to value tomorrow more than today's impulse. And that's the day money stops controlling you and finally starts working for you. If this changed the way you think about money, subscribe for more. Every week, we break down the psychology, habits, and hidden principles that separate people who stay stuck from people who quietly build lasting wealth. Because your greatest financial asset isn't your paycheck, it isn't your investments, it's the mind making every financial decision behind the scenes. Learn to master that, and everything else becomes easier.